I'm not agree for that. You know, this no agree for anybody. My own started since 2015. I don't agree.
God, there was this fine dress. I think if I see that one,
she's so sexy. And she was so nice. I was like, oh man, this is my time to shoot.
And because I was trying to be a good girl, I just said, hi, do you want some there?
I saw you looking at me now.
You didn't wipe me.
Don't mind that she was very tired, you know.
My story. Allow me to tell my story. I didn't know that this one was so selfish.
I bring it. And I was like, who are you again?
Could you believe this guy kept calling that number?
I brought my rosary. I soak it inside water. I would get a number from my friends. I will never call this number again. The next day, I was not looking for a diary. I had a dream about the first. You know, imagine a man that they have not even said yes to is giving them contest, you know. But
hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Joy. Today is such a special day. I'm sure you can see a special guest.
yeah.
So today, guys, I have a special guest, and that special guest is my husband. What people say hi to my husband.
hi.
So don't be a clown. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If this is your first time, you did well. Welcome to this space. This is a community where we talk about everything wholesome, lifestyle, motherhood, business, migration, everything about my diaspora living. And if you're an OG, you guys, thank you so much for stopping by again. Thank you for choosing this girl. Thank you for doing life with me. Thank you for being a part of our community. I really appreciate you guys. Okay, so today, like I said, we're talking about something very, very interesting. But before then, I decided to introduce the husband to this channel. Drum rolls. Yay! So guys, you already know my name. My name is Joy Ezayom, and this is my sponsor. Say hi.
Hi everyone. My name is Prince Ikechukwu Ezayom, a husband to this beautiful lady.
Stop. Anyway, guys, this is the face behind, you know,
who you
the
are.
Husband. What's know who I am? Maybe stop.
The face.
This is the Mr. Ezayom, and I'm
not just Mr. Ezayom, the face of
the beauty.
Your backbone. You know, the man behind your beauty.
Agreed.
The man behind everything.
As long as the money will come out of the I agree. My guys. Anyway, guys, so today we're going to be talking about how we met. I'm going to be spilling the juice today, like the tea. So it's very funny because my husband and I have different narrative of how we met. I don't even know how that makes sense, but yeah, the way he met me, or when he met me, was not when I met him. Okay, so today I'm going to give you guys gist. Today is story time. So grab your popcorn, grab your ice cream, grab your drink, sit on that couch. Exactly, and give us your ears, because this gist is something you don't want to miss. Okay, so I'm going to give my own narrative first, right? Or do you want to go first?
No, go first. Okay,
I'm going to give my own narrative first, and then he will give his own narrative. If there's anything I say that is not true,
I'll hit you.
Anyway, so story time. I met my husband in 2015. It was 2015, actually. 2015. Yeah, it was 2015. So my aunt, my mom's younger sister, I call her Adani. She was burying her father-in-law at the time, and he was about 90s, if not 100 even. And so I was schooling in Oka at the time. I was just rounding up with my undergrad degree. I think I was doing my final year reports and all that. So when she told me about the burial, I was so happy to come down, because I'm in the east, so I usually come down to assist her. She got married in Ichida, if you know Ichida, in Anambra State. So it was just, it was always a good time to spend with her, because she's my aunt and a lot of goodies, right? So when she told me about it, I was so excited. So my role for the event was to share souvenirs, just be there as her, baby sister and all that. So that day, for the event, the day of the burial, and mind you, I had sewn ashwebi. God, there was this fine dress. I think if I see that one,
she's so sexy. That's so beautiful.
There was this fine dress, guys. My tailor, shout out to my tailor, Purity Adibe. Oh my god, that year she used to give me hot design. So that day I wore this very purple lovely dress, and so I was just sharing souvenir out, you know, and I just saw this man that just walked up to me, and because I was trying to be a good girl, I just said, hi, do you want souvenir? With my shiny teeth. A guy looked at me, he was just smiling sheepishly, and I'm like, why is this one smiling? And I'm like, why is this one smiling? And I gave it to him, and he was trying to initiate a conversation with me. I think he asked me what my name was or something like that, and I answered. And when he wanted to say something else, I just turned, because I mean, I didn't want to even engage for long, so I turned and I was sharing this. I think I was sharing buckets. So I was just,
I saw you looking at me now.
You didn't wipe me. Like, baby, to be honest, I didn't even.
No, you did.
I hadn't seen you before.
See, I noticed.
No, but seriously.
Yeah.
Off camera now. Yeah. I didn't even know you. I hadn't even seen you.
But
before.
why are you being so nice to me?
Because I was just being. I'm a very nice person, guys.
But that nice was.
You see, that's your problem. You see, that's one thing about men. No, when you're nice to them, they take it. Baby, I was just shining my teeth.
I wasn't the only handsome guy. Like, okay, I wasn't the only guy.
Who told you that you're handsome?
But the way you're bringing things to me, you know, something is behind it.
I was just being nice.
No.
Obi,
okay. Why didn't you be so nice to other guys?
No, it's my story. Allow me to tell my story. As I was saying, so I was being nice. I don't know what he's talking about. I was just shining my teeth. I was being so nice, and you know, because it's my aunt's event, like I had to, you know, put out that image. At least the wife's people are good people, you know, that kind of reputation. So after I gave him the next thing, he came to me and said, hi, my name is so you know, he was just talking, and I'm like, okay, so why you was with all the introduction? And he said, oh, can I have your number? And I'm like, my number? And then, to be honest, I had just come out from this very crazy relationship. I promised myself I was going to be single till God knows when. So I was so uninterested. And this is, to be frank, I was so uninterested. So there was this SIM card, this Airtel SIM card I had bought at the time. I bought it for my big phone, because you know how you have big phone and small phone. So I just got it, and I hadn't even registered it, but somehow I crammed the number. So I gave him the number. Mind you, this number was not even in a phone, so if you call it, it wouldn't even go through. I gave it to him. He was so happy. He thanked me. I said okay. And then could you believe this guy kept calling that number? So down the line, say 4 months down the line, I eventually registered the SIM and I put it on my big phone, you know, the big phone, the WhatsApp and Instagram phone. Immediately I put it, the phone just rang. I said, my village people laughed at me. My village people laughed because tell me, oh, are you sure they did not steal this SIM card and give it to me? I kept thinking about a lot of things. I'm like, okay, let me just pick the call. And the next thing I heard was, hi, my name is Ikechukwu. And I'm like, who are you? What are you looking for? You know, and it turned out to be him. So apparently he had been calling my number since for the past 4 months.
1 month.
Before I finally put that phone on the SIM. And like I said, because I was not interested, I didn't want to go into a relationship. I was so uninterested. I kept pushing. I was like, I don't want. But guess what, guys? This Oga here chased me.
Yeah, God sent.
What's not again?
God sent.
This Oga here chased me for 2 years plus. And at the time, I wasn't interested, so I was just basically flirting, if that makes sense. I was just, you know, in random relationships.
I was the last on the list.
Last is even a dignified number.
And you know what Bible says?
The last shall become first.
You know, the last shall become.
Funny enough, baby, you're not even the last. You're not even on the list.
I wasn't even on the list, but
exactly.
God, you see,
you're not even on the list because I did not for one day fathom.
But do you see how God?
No, calm down. Let me now tell you.
But this is how God works.
No, the way you say.
God said that.
Baby, stop, please. So, guys, after 2 years, mind you, this time we're talking randomly. We're not in a relationship. I was giving him audience, but he was properly in fact, professionally friend zoned. You know, when you professionally friend zone somebody, there is no hope. So at the time when I finished with school, I went back to Lagos, and then I wanted to work my NYSC. So my uncle wanted me to stay in Lagos, and I was like, nah. I wanted to go far away from Lagos for whatever reason. I don't even know why. So I called him at the time because he used to do politics. So I called him and I said, I need to work my NYSC. I need help, okay? And I want you to take me to Abuja.
That's when you enter the trap.
I think I was setting myself for. I think I was shooting myself in the leg.
Me post it to Abuja.
And he used to live in Oka at the time. So I was like, please, I don't want to go to Lagos. Please just do Abuja or Port Harcourt. He was like, I said, okay. And he said, okay. I was like, okay. So what do you need? He said, nothing. He doesn't need anything, you know. And then 3 months down the line, my posting letter came. Brothers and sisters, I saw Enugu. I say, how? We didn't even put Enugu. Because my option was Abuja or Port Harcourt. How did Enugu come about?
Abuja, I will not see you again. I
didn't know that this one was so selfish.
I have to bring you close.
He wanted me to be close to him so that he can orchestrate his plans. So after that, when I now came down, I now invited him to my hostel. At the time, I used to live in Mariam Plaza. If you're in Oka, you know Mariam Plaza hostel. So I invited him, and that day my sister was like, "What you have again? What do you want to cook?" I was like, "Okay, maybe just make potatoes and egg sauce." So I just made potatoes and egg sauce. Mind you, I'm a very good chef. If you don't already know. So Uncle now came to my house. He forgot his home training. If you see this man ate my food. If you see this man ate my food. My sister was like,
that's when the love started. That's when the love increased.
My sister was like, what's happening? I don't know. I think one of the things that scared me in the beginning was the moment we started talking, the first thing he told me that he wanted to marry me. And being a young girl that I hadn't even finished school. I just was, I was at the verge of finishing school. I hadn't even planned about I didn't even know what I wanted to do with my life. All of a sudden, a man is going to tell me marriage. Brothers and sisters, I ran with my leg. My leg was hitting my head. That kind of, I think that was even one of the reasons why I just friend-zoned him. I'm like, I'm not interested, So that day he came to my house after eating my food. That this man laid on my bed and slept off.
When a man eats a good food, after eating the good food, one next sleep.
Is that how they used to do your village?
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, so he slept and he kept telling me, I want to marry you.
And I was trying dreaming.
Dreaming about what? In my bed, on my bed?
Yeah.
You're dreaming on my bed?
After eating the food, I was dreaming symbol of us forever. And when I woke up, I said, God, this one shall not pass me by. This one must not pass me by. I have to pull up on back to Mamba. It's full energy. Don't grieve any. No. Is it that year? I don't grieve anybody in that year. I don't even grieve for my enemy. And that year my own no grace started. For this year.
Obi, stop now. So let me finish my story so that he can now tell his own story. So, and now let me now tell you. So after he finished eating, it was now time to go. This man now told me that he didn't have transport fare. Hi.
I was testing you then.
Hi. Later he told me he was testing me.
No, hold on. I've tested you.
Did not tell me.
I've confirmed their food. Now why I asked you for that money? If you notice, if you check my wallet, I had enough money in my wallet.
Then why did you ask me?
I wanted to text their financial. What women do now? They believe that you only taking from the men.
So was that what I looked like to you?
No. Man, I want to confirm that aspect.
So anyway, he asked me for money. He told me that, okay, we went downstairs. He called the bike and told me, asked me, do you have 200 naira? Because he wanted to go home. And I'm looking at myself like,
so strange, yeah?
I was like, what the hell?
Who was the guy talking?
Like, if I was even considering you, lights, NEPA don't take lights.
Don't finishes. You want me to give you money?
Like, you came to my house, you ate. You still want to collect money from me. I was like, anyway, I gave him the money and he thanked me and he left. Only for him to tell me a few days later that I'm the one. I said, in your mind, if I'm the one, to me, you will never be the one. And that was how I think then he kept going on, and after like 2 years plus.
2 years best bet.
2 years. You give your own version of the story.
I swear.
You give your own version of the story. So that was how after 2 years plus, I remember.
Just say 2 years. Pretty well.
2 years plus now.
2 years plus of what?
Of waiting. Of shaking. Of premium shaking.
Premium shaking, like.
Well, anyway, to be honest, it's your consistency for me, but before I digress. So at the time, after 2 years plus, I remember talking to my best friend about to get you. Shout out to you, babe. I love you forever. She kept, at the time, I think she just got married. She did her traditional wedding. So she was just telling me, babe, just give this guy a chance. Just give this guy a chance. It's not by force. Even if you don't like, you can break up. Relationship is not marriage. And at the time I was in Abuja, I went for a friend's wedding. So after she spoke to me about it, I was like, okay. So I called uncle and I said, let's see what this relationship holds. You know, this one was jumping like a fowl. You know, he was jumping like frog. Like
my
he kept calling me.
Catch.
He kept calling me. I can't believe you accepted me.
Oh, forget.
Anyways, that is my own version of my own how we met story, right? Your turn. Start from the beginning.
Hi, let me see as well. Okay. You guys are already known. My name is Prince Ikechukwu. Her backbone.
Support system. Sponsor.
Support system.
I agree.
Okay. Before I met my wife, I already knew two of our uncles. Both of them are very nice to me. So we used to go to event together. Sometimes I do visit their maternal home. So first time I met her was at her uncle's house. I think it was in either January something. I don't know.
I think after the Christmas.
After Christmas.
Right.
It was in January, about going back to Lagos. So I visited the uncle. I think I visited him to give him there's some flyers about politics. Someone I was supporting in politics then. So I came to talk to her uncle about this. The need to support the guy. So I saw her. She was so young, you know. Don't mind that she was very very tired, you know. I was like,
what you tell the world that was any?
Of course, you know. So but she was so beautiful. I was like, who is this girl? On the second thought, I said, if I go this area, her uncle might just kill me. I said, okay. Then I wasn't able to gather courage to talk to her because her uncles, aunties were there, so I don't even know how to stop her. So I just went straight and focused on my business that brought me there. I just told God, if it's your wish, help me see her again.
Yeah.
Okay. I think the same year, towards the end of that year, her aunties, father-in-law, her aunties, yeah.
Aunties died.
Yeah, died. So first of all, her uncle invited me, and it also happened that one of my cousin was a member of a club to the auntie's husband, brother. So that one also invited me that, let's go to Ichida for a burial. I said, good, I'm fine, I'm free. On that fateful day, we drove to Ichida. The burial was very big and massive. Many people were there. A lot of things, masquerade. So we just sat inside VIP. After the end of the burial, they were sharing gifts. I saw this girl that would just walk up to me. I didn't even call her. She gave me first gift. I was like, I smiled at her, she smiled. So she came back again. I told myself, there's some girl. I was like, wow. Just look at how God works. And she was so nice. I was like, oh man, this is my time to shoot. And that burial, nobody was paying attention. The uncle was busy.
The time to shoot. That's my catapult.
You know, the aunties were busy. I was like, God, this is it. In fact, if I miss this one, I don't fuck up. You know? And she came back again and asked me, hi, have you eaten? I said, woo. I've eaten, but I said, no, I've not eaten. She went and brought big fish for me. I was like, Jesus Christ. I said, this is the time. So after eating everything, the time for us to go, I now went to her. I was like, thank you for everything. We are about going. I asked her, please, can you see me off? She said, yes. Wow. I said, thank God. So she walked me through the gate. Then I told her, please, can I have your number? Because she was in a hurry to leave. I was like, please, can I have your number? I'll give you a call. She said, okay. Not knowing that auntie gave me and I don't know how to describe it. Auntie gave me an abandoned SIM card, abandoned phone, From that moment, I left the burial. I started calling auntie. The number was not going through. I told myself, okay, maybe because of the burial, she's still busy, her phone is off, keep giving myself hope. I got home, I called, number is not going through. I was like, what's happening? The next day I called, the number wasn't going through. And I don't even know who to ask. I can't walk up to her uncle and ask her uncle, do you have so person's phone number? I I kept like, funny enough, there's no a day that passes I don't call that number more than 50 times. Just hoping that one day it will ring and connect. To 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4th month. So on that fateful day, before I've called the number multiple times, and something say, guy, call again. And then I called the number again. The number rang. I was like, is this a joke? The next thing, I had a female voice. I said, hello, who is this? Or I said, just like you wanting to say something that I wanted to say for months. I said, this is Ikechukwu Zayom. I was just trying to explain to myself the guy I met at the burial. You know, I was just hooting fancy to be happy. Oh, what happened? You have not got. I was like, who are you again? Like, she asked me who. I tried to explain to myself like multiple times, and I was like, okay, fine and good. I've been calling this number. The number is not going. Please, do you have another number you can give me right now? And she was like, okay, I will call. I said, no, don't call me. Just give me a second number. I'll be the one to call you. Finally, auntie gave me her number. I will say, wow, thank God. From that moment, I brought my tablets.
Bombarding me with calls.
I brought my rosary. I soak it inside water. You know, I started reading Bible because, funny enough, the first day, you know, there's something that about this life. The first day I met her, just like, you know, when your spirit accepted someone as a whole without even knowing who that person is. Funny enough, the first day I met her, I didn't even know that she's a niece to the person I came to see, because she was, you know, like, she was so simple and whatnot. Let me just say this. What I love about her, that she's so simple, humble, because you just see her carrying bag. Or just, honestly, I thought she just maybe all this big maid, you know, like house help, you know, because she was just, you know, she was everywhere, you know, helping out, doing things, you know. So I started calling, I started shooting my shots, you know, until no green light at all. But there was no hope. But I told myself, in fact, I gave up many times. But something still tell me, keep pushing. Keep pushing. In fact,
why did you make it look like it was a journey getting me?
Like, it made this look so difficult for me, and it made it look as if it's something that can be done. Because many times I will call the next day. She will still ask me who is calling. I will explain myself again. In fact, for more than 1 month, I was still explaining. I explained like I don't.
You explained that.
At the point, I was like, I'll end the call. I'll got so annoying.
You will delete my number.
I will delete number. But you know, then now there is a diary that we used to write down phone numbers. That I kept my archive. I will delete number from my friends. I will never call this number again. The next day, I will start looking for the diary. I will send the number back again. You know, this was happening for more than 6 months before I think it was after, I don't know, maybe after 6 months she now saved my number. I will call, she will know who is talking. But I will just call her. She will tell me, please, can I call you back? I said fine, and she will not call. So, but at a point, I think there's something that I know that worked for me. You know, there are some things that you can't just get easily, and if you don't know God. There's one day I told myself, you have seen this girl, my heart has, because before then I'm this kind of person that I find this so hard to, I might say again, and I like a girl, but I don't like bringing girls so close to me. But in her own case was different. Like, I see myself getting so attached, because, you know, so attached to her. Like, you know, it was like it was so funny. And funny enough, like, any of my, because sometimes I live in Oka there, sometimes I'll just, maybe one of my friends, we are passing by, or colleagues, let's say hi to my friend. You know, my friend that see her, from that moment, that friend will start disturbing me. Friends, this is your wife. I was like everyone will just, any of my friends that sees her automatically will just like her. You know? So after everything, she started inviting me to, I think there's a church program, she invited me. I went to the church program, I started preaching, you know, so in fact, that moment, I started to, I told myself, this is
your wife.
My wife. I don't even know why I said so. I felt it inside me that this is the person I'll marry. After that stage, I started calling her. There's a day she invited me to her house, and I went to see her. I came the baby they cook better yam over and sauce. Potato and sauce. The food, when the food was done, she served me the food. After eating the food, man, the food was so delicious. Like, apart while eating the food, I was already falling asleep. And after eating the food, I slept off. So when I was sleeping, I had a dream for both of us. You know.
Are you joking?
I'm not joking.
Are you serious? You tell me that part.
If I tell you, I will scare you more.
If you're talking, I'll run.
So you might say that this is a special husband. So after that,
I probably would even say that.
After that, because something about me that before when I was in school, I don't know how to say, like, you know, when girls know you because of they know this is the person you are, they'll just come into you. So when I met her, I said, let me just give this girl one more trial. Let me know if she'll pass that test. Imagine a man that they have not even said yes to is giving a test, you know. But
so you know,
because
it didn't just make sense, guys.
I know.
It makes sense.
I just said, let me just do so that in case if he's walking out. So we came downstairs. I stopped a bike and I asked her, please, babe, please. I even called her. She was like, who are you calling me, babe? You know, like.
And to today, I don't like that word, babe. He knows I don't like that word, babe.
So I asked her, please, can you give me 200? Like, guys.
I looked at him for like 5 seconds.
See the look. I was like, the look was, who is this one? I was surprised when she gave me the money. I was like, I take it. So and I went back home. So from there, I would not talk for so long because she wasn't like, you know, when you keep calling somebody, the person is not calling back. The energy, at a point I will lose hope. We'll stay for a week, we'll not talk. At a point I will call again. So until one day, and she called me, I was like, for the first, like, for the, first time in age, I've been the one calling. Like, yeah. So when I picked the call, she was like, oh, what's up? How are you doing? I said, I'm fine. I said, how are you doing? I said, fine. It was like, oh, that she's done with school. Please, can you help me? Maybe if you help me to process, I want to serve in Abuja or Port Harcourt. I said, fine, yeah, sure, I will. So I told her, okay, send me your school document and everything. So when she did, and so I told myself, this is the time. If I miss this opportunity.
But do you think that wasn't selfish of you? That was selfish.
It's not selfish.
Oh, but that was selfish because you should have told me.
No, you know what they say? If you know what you want,
what if I didn't want it? What if I declined it?
I know you don't decline it. I know you don't refuse because you know why? They posted it in anyone. They posted you in, I think, it's division.
Yes, it's division.
And I know you would like it. And you remember you mentioned to me that you went to your secondary school was in
where?
Ibadan, I think command.
Yeah, command.
Like, as someone that's good in command would love to serve in A2 division. So I I don't forget things. So I told myself, if I post this girl to Abuja,
that's the end.
If I post girl to Port Harcourt, that's the end. Then Enugu, I used to go to Enugu like in a week. I can go to Enugu 2 times because I go to Enugu for functions and say, let me post the gate Enugu. Actually, I put Enugu and Asaba because you must put 2 choice. Because then, how do you see someone that's good and Anambra say they post in Enugu? But I persuaded the guy that is doing it, please do this for me. This is very important to me. I even told him that he's my cousin sister, you know. So and
small cousin sister.
Few weeks after, I call up later, came out. I asked her, she said no. I said, Jesus, thank you. So to cut the long story short, we started talking. I think after service, there's something he introduced me to. They say online business. Yeah, I've gotten the name. Then I don't even used to do online business, but I registered because of her, just to keep the ship going, you know. So anything that
was forever.
Thank you. Anything that will bring us close. So
that's true. Oh my God.
So that's how I started talking. Then after NYC, went to Abuja for a wedding, and coming down to Oka. This all this I'm saying is 2 years has gone. So after the NYC, she after NYC, I think she traveled to Abuja for a wedding and came back. That's how things became serious. Before you know it, God answer prayer. Before you know it, we don't talk about marriage. I told God, God, you did this one.
See this one. I didn't, baby, seriously, I didn't know you were such a good storyteller, though.
Is it me?
Yeah, because this is the first time you're sitting in front of a camera and you're doing so well. I'm so proud of you.
I forgot I'm still a politician. But
it was a journey.
Show me sugar. But show me sugar. Nah, but yourself.
You want to analyze it on camera and say yourself.
But yourself, I could just give just like years like that, 2 years.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching our video. This is literally, I know this video might be very long, but if there's anything to take out from this video, go for what you want. Shoot your shot. Dear man, shoot your shot. I'm not going to talk about women because I know it's not in our nature to go after men. But seriously, but seriously, it's not in the woman's nature to go after a man. It's the man. But that's I don't know. That's my ideology.
Hold on, even if it's not in you guys' nature,
but we should help the man.
We should help the man.
So guys, thank you so much for watching our video. Thank you for watching this story. It is such an emotional and intriguing story, and thank you for sticking through to this point. If there's any lesson you should take, no grief for anybody. Go for what you want.
No grief for that. You know this no grief for anybody. My started since 2015. I don't agree.
So guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. Do well to like, subscribe, share. Do not forget to like this video, because if you like it, the YouTube algorithm would assume that you love it and will share it to your audience. So do well to like, do well to subscribe, do well to share to everyone. I mean, guys, thank you so much again. Welcome my husband. He's not going to be, it's going to be a one-off. It's the way you leaned on me for me. What's that?
I know my wife.
Proudly
they say it. Onion gem.
Anyways, thank you guys so much, and until next time, bye.
Yeah, bye.